Welcome to this week's episode of Amanda Makes a Mess. I'm Amanda, and this week I'll be making a mess in my Draw Your Journal. The first page I'm going to do is Draw Your Fandom. Draw something you're a fan of. Draw your recipe. Use this page to document your favorite recipe, which, as you can see, I've already started sketching that one. Draw your crush. I did pick these pages at random. I just kind of flipped through the book like this and stopped wherever, just wherever, I guess. And I'm very happy this one came up because I have had an idea for this page since the first time I looked through this book. Let's get started and see what happens this week.
Everything is not enough. Really out by the ocean, among all those white hot sands, where every sunrise is just for you. So come along and take my hand.
So here's what we've done this week. This was the first page. Draw your fandom. Draw something you're a fan of. And my absolute favorite movie ever is Jurassic Park. So I drew the logo, but instead of the dinosaur skeleton, I just drew a little T-Rex here, because I think it's cuter that way. And then the page still looks kind of empty. So I drew this little Pachycephalosaurus down here, because this one is my favorite dinosaur, even though it did not appear in the first Jurassic Park movie. It was in the second one, and it was also in the second Lost World. Yeah, the Lost World was the second Jurassic Park movie. It was in that one, and it was also in the second Jurassic World movie, I think. Then it still looked a little plain. So up here, we have this picture. This is one of my favorite scenes in the movie. This is where they first see the dinosaurs. I have 2 more that I printed out, but you can't actually see those on the page because I didn't have enough space. This is the scene where outside the T-Rex's enclosure, after it like mutilates the car with the kids inside. And then, because that really for me was where the movie started to get really good. Like the action picked up at that point. And then the scene in the kitchen at like the restaurant place, the visitor center. The scene in the kitchen where the kids were hiding from the rafters. That's another one of my favorite scenes. So we've got that, and I actually messed this up. The background and the logo is not supposed to be orange, it's actually red. But I was not using a reference for that part, so it ended up being orange, but it's really close, so it's alright. The second page is the one I did off camera. This is Draw Your Recipe. Use this page to document your favorite recipe. I did not do my favorite recipe. This is the recipe I use most. If you want this one, you can pause it and do a screenshot. This is my recipe for M&M cookies that I bake every year at Christmas. You can also put chocolate chips in instead of M&Ms. On this page, I wrote all the ingredients on Post-it notes and stuck them on. And on this one, I wrote the instructions and I stuck those on. Then I drew some little M&Ms in the background. And all of these pages, all 3 of them, were colored with Artistro paint pens. There may have been an actual Posca pen that snuck in here somewhere, but because my paint pen was running out of ink or paint or whatever to them, when I did this page, I did go over the background with this one with colored pencil. And they've all been sealed with, I don't have it here with me, like an aerosol sealant. I can't remember what it's called. If I think of it, I will put a picture of it up on screen, but if you're not seeing that now, I forgot to. So, yeah, it's what I seal all my paintings with, because it doesn't smear. Like, if I brush Mod Podge on, it smears things sometimes, but if I spray the aerosol one on, it doesn't smear anything, which I like. This third and final page was Draw Your Crush, and I had this in mind from like the second I saw this page in this book. I wanted to do this. This is the Orange Crush soda logo. I don't actually like orange. Well, I do like Orange Crush, but I prefer Fanta because it has more of an orange flavor. But I really wanted to draw this logo because I like this splotch of orange on here. It's so drippy, and like I may have taken some artistic liberties with this logo and made it look more liquidy and added a whole lot of extra drops to it, but whatever, that's fine. So yeah, that is everything we created today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I will see you next week. I upload every Saturday at noon, and I will try to be back with another video next week. It will probably be an Inktober video since I'm doing that. And goodbye for now.